The topic that our group chose for the current issue is workplace violence. We will present a report about workplace violence. But before that, let me introduce the group member first.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Muhammad Azhar. My metric number is 268086.
My name is Nabila bint Rafi'i. My metric number is 268141.
My name is Ho Mei Peng. My metric number is 253941.
My name is Nur Nabila Husna binti Nordin. My metric number is 264133. Now we go through to overview current issue. The topic is workplace violence, a case in Malaysian Higher Education Institute. What is workplace violence? Okay, workplace violence is violence or the threat of violence against workers. It can occur at or outside the workplace and can range from threat and verbal abuse to physical assault and homicide, one of the leading causes of job-related death. Truly, supervisors put less consideration to the issue of workplace violence. Ordinarily, this issue is treated as exceptionally individual and require not be looked into seriously. In any case, nowadays, managers start to grant it to this matter more seriously as savagery is seen to have negative impact on workers and organization as an entirely. Subsequently, work environment violence will be exceptionally exorbitant to be overlooked by administration this day. Despite the significance in combating workplace violence, a survey of past writing found that the most of the considered was conducted within the setting of Western countries. In this manner, to grasp this vision, this thing about will focus on the issue of workplace violence in a better instruction institution based in Malaysia. The effort of give administration with valuable data on how to secure a more secure working environment for its workers. Various considers and report appeared the amount of savagery within the work environment has significantly expanded in later years. Fair as the term of carjacking did not exist 9 or 10 a long time back. Additionally, working environment viciousness is presently getting to be a common wonders. Since the definition and understanding around working environment itself is complicated, the exertion to draw critical relationship between violence, behavior, and other occupational related free factors is greatly troublesome. Generally, workplace violence was broadly characterized to include as it were physical ambush or crime that happen at the work environment. In any case, this has been extended by analysts, campaigners, and official bodies to embrace a much more extensive range of understanding with respect to the factor that will have driven to the clear rate of viciousness. Workplace violence as crimes of viciousness that happen within the working environment or where the victim is at work or an obligation. Savagery nowadays isn't kept to bad areas. External violence is executed by individuals exterior, the organization, and perhaps point at person staff or coordinated at the organization itself. Inside Savagery organization is on culture of aggression. That's all for overview current issue.
Implication to HRM function. Healthy and safety. Workers spend most of their time in the workplace, at least 8 to 10 hours. Therefore, it is very important for them to get a safe and friendly working environment here. Not only can it help workers focus more on their work, but it can also contribute to the company overall productivity. Therefore, the company and its human resource department need to focus more on providing a safe environment in workplace, because it will eventually be reflected in company balance sheet in a positive way. First, role of human resource professional. Human resource professional play an important role in ensuring employee health and safety, because they understand the workplace, employee, and their work requirement. The first point is to ensure that everyone in the workplace is aware of their responsibility. The second one is establish effective method to fulfill health and safety responsibility. The third is ensure that the employee performs the health and safety responsibility outlined in the organization policy and plan. The second point is purpose of health and safety. Establish a workplace safety culture where the employee and supervisor work together to ensure the workplace safety. Establish the administrative procedure to encourage employees to report unsafe conditions and unsafe behavior to their supervisor without worrying about discipline action. Third is develop appropriate requirement, training and performance evaluation practice. The fourth is to recruit and retain the best employees who care about the well-being of themselves and colleagues. The last is ensure the health and safety policy and procedure complete with application, occupational health and safety regulation and best practice accepted by similar organizations. We hope this guide will help human resource professionals perform their duty effective in accordance with application health and safety regulation. The third is occupational health and safety, OH&S. A health and safety program is a defined plan of action designed to prevent accident and occupational disease. The role in occupational health and safety as a human resource professional is to establish a workplace culture that recognizes the health and safety culture, make sure that the right employee play the right role, ensure the appropriate occupational health and safety policy and procedure are established and consistent with existing human resource policy. Joint management of cross-discipline work such as SM disease, disability management, job design, return to work plan, and sick leave time. The last is ensure the employee work together to ensure each other's safety. The last, healthy and safety program. A healthy and safety program consists of clearly defined action to implement the healthy and safety policy. The number of elements depends on the organizational need. Following are the common elements of a healthy and safety program: leadership and administration, management training, workplace integration, task analysis and procedure, accident and incident investigation, task observation, emergency preparedness, organization rules, accident and incident analysis, and employee training.
We move to strategies to address workplace violence from the HRM perspective. So, workplace violence is an issue that few wants to address, but leaving the topic and acknowledge can be a contributing cause to this incident. Experts agree that if HR did more to provide training, counseling, financial advice, and other benefits to employees, it could save lives. And incidents of workplace violence can range from argument to homicide. So, which is now the fourth leading cause of workplace death according to the OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administration. And falls being struck by an object and electrocutions take the top three spots, though they are commonly contained to construction site. Various workplace experts call for HR professionals to take a wider approach in devising guidelines to keep employees safer. So rather than limiting programs to the traditional biometric and fitness initiative, employers should consider a more holistic approach. As you can see in this video, according to the Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI), employers have a legal and ethical obligation to promote a work environment free from threats and violence. So, additionally, the Society for Human Resource Management points out that there are economic costs employers face as a result of workplace violence. So, the three most common costs include: first, management time and expenses; second is productivity loss, and third is staff replacement due to turnover. So as a result, employers and human resource management have an important role in workplace violence prevention. There are many different ways and strategies to prevent workplace violence that HRM can use, such as you can see in this video. One is adopt a formal workplace violence prevention training policy and program and communicate it to employees. Number two is have manager take an active role in employee awareness of the plan. So this is for make sure they are alert to warning signs of workplace violence and know how to respond. Number three, provide regular workplace violence and bullying prevention training for all employees. So this is for both new and current supervisors and managers. Include workplace violence training videos that can be referenced if situation arise. Number four, foster a climate of trust and respect among workers and between employers and management. So this is to eradicate a bad culture of bullying or harassment. So number five, look out for and take steps to reduce negativity and stress in the workplace, which can precipitate problematic behavior. We continue with number six. Identify and screen out potentially violent individuals before hiring while maintaining compliance with privacy protections and anti-discrimination law. And number seven, establish procedures and avenues for employee to report threats like other violence or if there is imminent danger. Number eight, start a meditation program. This is to resolve employee disputes rather than letting them simmer. Number nine, terminate employees with care and caution by involving witness or security for violent employees. So number 10, evaluate security system regularly. This including alarms, ID keys, passcode, camera, and also personnel.
Conclusion for workplace violence. The study shows that the workplace is no haven from abuse, with many individuals being subject to physical attack. It is particularly true for those who work within the healthcare sector. However, a large fraction of employees across industrial sectors are subject to psychological abuse or intimidation, while others, particularly women, often face sexual harassment. However, with more women joining the workforce, domestic violence spillover is increasingly seen as a problem in the workplace. especially in the developed world. Exposure to stress and different types of workplace violence, whether directly as perpetrators of violence or harassment or as bystanders, can have a profound effect on those exposed. The effect of the experience is also likely to affect companies because stress-stricken people are likely to take time off work or become less successful at work. Ultimately, these people may leave the company or in some cases leave work altogether. These consequences are likely to bear price on people, organization and society at large.